Here's the thing, can't do anything right. As I approximately night. Oh yeah, I never edited that series and I gave up on it, but whatever, it was fun. Gosh. This should be the right one, right? Yes, I'm not even my own and I don't know. I don't really know what I don't know. Yes, I'm still making my life, don't worry guys. We went through some hiccups there, you know that already. But as you can see, we have been filming. I've done quite a bit for this. I'm already halfway out the door. This is the unmarked police station. I will be adding NPCs at some point. Okay, do not worry. Yes, I don't know what I need. Alright, there's some stuff that needs to be removed still, and some stuff that definitely needs to be added. The fuck? Beep. Beep. Motherfuckers. Don't fuck with my shit. Wait, what am I holding? Cook mutton. What the fuck do I... Oh, I remember why I had that. Yes, I actually do now. Empty, I could pin the blaze down and catch on the way to my hometown and on. What's the luck, guys, that you think that I got two fucking ocean monuments? There's two fucking ocean monuments here. Because there is, which made it very confusing when you're using one for a set and the other one not for a set. So this should be the wrong one that I'm too weak to fucking destroy, apparently. You know what, maybe the sea lanterns is part of the problem. If this wasn't so well lit, I wouldn't be having issues figuring out which one's which. Darn you, Mojang, for designing these so fucking well. In a place to dwell, down at the end of Lonely Street, the Heartbreak Hotel, I'll be so lonely, be so lonely, I'll be so lonely, I could die. Crowded, find some room for broken-hearted lovers. Be so lonely, be so lonely, be so lonely, I could die. Be so lonely. Break hotel, be so lonely, be so lonely, been so lonely, I could die. I'm literally punching its lights out, guys. I'm bullying this fucking sea temple. There we go. Now it's not as obvious. Oh shit, there's that one area over here. It's, show-stopping number, a real show-stopper, a show-stopping number, come on. Something to shock 'em, to bring them a crawling, a big stand of the drum. There's a Price and the glamour will kill the reviews. Spotlight on Mr. Ingenue. Up your Tumblr, got a show stopping number for you. Show stopping number, then you die for real catchy earwormy tune. Award-winning score that seeps in and out of your pores. So do have some plans with this, and this might have spoilers in here, so I don't know yet. We'll see. But spoilers for a series that hasn't come out yet. At all. Oh, what's behind here? We'll never fucking know. It's the real villain. Shush. Those shiny symbols. A show stopping him over you. But I mean, ending season 2 of Fox XP and going into the third one. Just, it's gonna take some time. Also a composer. Alright. Apocalypse. I've also been writing a musical. Can't give you the pitch. Just fucking go for it. We don't have the time. Fucking go for it. It's called Working Boys, the new musical. Chums surely found success in the business world. They still long for those times on their football field. Those guys are gone for good. Or are they? This here is the title number. Business calls, I'm up to my ass and shit. What is this business? Markets are crashing and I'm at the edge of my wits. I just can't take this and all I want to do is spend a day with Greg and Steve and Stu and Mark and Layden and Chad. The phone rings. I answer it. Hey Greg. That's swamped with business. Stocks, bonds, golden parachutes. Greg, last week feels. Okay, we'll fix that in a minute, don't worry. Football field? The old stopping grounds, eh, Greg? You and me and Steve, Stu, and Mark, and Layden, and Chad. 5 o'clock? I'll see you then. See you then. I want to do you. I'm upgrade Gino's house a bit, guys, don't worry. And 5 o'clock can't come soon enough. 5 o'clock can't come soon enough. I totally am great at this, and definitely didn't fuck it up the last 15 times. To my boys. Show stopping number. Real show stopper. We ought to rule them all. Throw us the money. Full price admission. The world will come tumbling down. Hamilton, move over. New competitions and down. Greg, you? Not Greg. Long time, boys. Stu, you haven't aged today. 5 o'clock already? It must be! Billion boys on my ass and shit. What's this business? 5 o'clock can't come soon enough. 5 o'clock can't come soon enough. 5 o'clock can't come soon enough. Just straight to my home, to my boys. Oh, I didn't ask James permission before doing this, so I hope he likes it. But also, that means it better look really good when we finish. I don't know, I think this just adds a layer to the build. Yeah. No speech and life's a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a shit. So, see equals to equal chip. So it goes by fast. We can't only have one tracks. Thing is, she's a fairy, she's a witch. Yeah. Magic potion for pharmacist. Yeah. Trying to think of this. Did I hear that right? Okay, I think it's because these are connected to something else. Yeah, I think it just added a layer to the build, though. It's time, first time, first time. Waste time, waste time, waste time. Friends who Okay, it'll work better on these walls. To be completely honest. No way. Make the neighbors listen by the way. I really had a great day. Well, I mean, I was gonna need to grab it at some point, so why not? Once I just get that tiny bit of extra space. A village on the sand. Hey bud, how's it going? I'm on the village on the sand. Almost makes sense so you can make walls out of wood as well to do it, because this is what vertical slabs would be like, but whatever. Yes, some renovation though. Every season just has "fuck Liam's house" in the title at one point or another. In this case, he actually only has one way out. Many ways in though, don't worry. He's still never making progress, by the way. So we'll make progress for him. Because he wanted to pretend to make progress, so... Don't worry, it's still gonna be really shitty. Don't worry. This weak ass shit is all his progress. Now, if he doesn't, he's not gonna do it himself. We could do one more in. I don't think I'd mind, honestly. Doing one more in to get the full experience here. And no, this is one of my most famous builds. I always do. Yeah, it's called the most cramped fucking room ever. It's normally bigger than this, even. So let's fix that. It's self-lit, don't worry. And it functions, at least. That's all it has going for it. Since Liam's not going to make progress, I'm going to make progress for him. I'm going to make fun of him. His first appearance in Season 3 is just going to be him getting bullied for not making any fucking progress. Honestly. What should we rift in today? What is chat in the mood for? Chat, give me something. Affect the plot, chat. It's your chance. Look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not streaming at 3:25 a.m. I am. But I saw that number go up to 1. Alright, someone's out here watching me fucking play Minecraft. Right now. Go check on things. Bitch. Wow. Guys think enough time has passed? You think he's fucking earned a third piece of raw flesh? Fuck it. Yeah, you have one more. There you go. Go tasting your emotion. Lay all your blood on me. Okay, so most people give it berries, right? Name tag gets a sword. That's not how you have to supposed to hold a sword, buddy. I can feel his insides being impaled by that right now. When Van Helsing is near. Let's slide. Do you want the berries instead? Yeah, give me the sword back. No, take the sword back. Well, he's happy with berries. He doesn't want a sword anymore. Take the fucking sword, dude. Okay, at some point... You know what? It's probably for the better if this bitch gets loose. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to turn violent. Hello. Do either of you guys want weapons, or do you guys just want fish? I'm gonna assume fish. Okay, how are you feeling? I don't want to breed them, though. It's above my pay grade right now, guys. Sensible. Alright, what else are we gonna do tonight? Okay, apparently that one bed went back down to 0. Oh, this guy's got pretty shitty stats besides the health. You see, what the issue is this, I'd breed this with like a really fast horse. What I'd get would be a slow horse with low hearts. Like, I'd get the worst parts of it. Y'all aren't ready for season 3. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, this place doesn't look as good as it could, but we could fix that. Okay, that might be a bit much around there, but yeah. I swear to God, this song is based off the fucking World of Pepsi thing, though. The batshit insane advertising document for Pepsi. Which is why I'm Coke Stan. #1 Coke Stan over here. Please sponsor me. You've sponsored places I've worked at, now sponsor me. Personally. I want to walk around being able to say I was sponsored by Coke. No, just add trees, honestly, and we should be good. This is also swamp, so it must mangrove. It's not, I'm not asking, I'm telling. It's fucking mangrove time, bitches. You can make Among Us out of this. No, don't. For a guy known as Gore the God Butcher, he can't butcher on these nuts. Oh, I just thought I'd bring life back to the swamp here. This Mohang is trying to do it too. Not that it's ever been the most life biome either. You can imagine my what the fuck when I saw this for the first time, and that was actually during the cancelled Fox and Geo Play Minecraft series, whatever the fuck it was gonna be. I might bring that idea back though, again. It wasn't Foxcraft though, don't worry, it's not like y'all are missing out on Foxcraft. You really slept on Foxcraft the first time. I'm alone in my apartment, that means I can do anything. Myself and be anxious about nothing. Maybe watch the Ragnarok again. I'm alone in my apartment, that means I'm supposed to watch the Ragnarok with my mom at some point. She just keeps pushing it off, so I don't know, man. Like an angel. Like an angel. Like an angel. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. I'm just gonna force the thing to grow something here, so because I don't care. Until it grows something. Devil in disguise. Yeah, well, that would explain it. I mean, I will now replace that, but, you know, it does explain it. Alright, we don't want zombies spawning on top of us. No, big no-no. every weekend ends with the game on PESP. Something right out of the drawer and hold it up against the floor. Spew some junk about no sex. He just comes to say gagged by the big blue, surrounded by a big blue border. I just want to break the mold to not follow a path. But every week my life involves mentioning barrel blasts. Closing and the screen is all burned in. It's closing and it always has that stupid grin. It's closing and just like my virgin, it's 1080p outline here for infinity. I fucked up the line always. I'm on the border mark of starting over. Why is it this way? I'm feeling like I'm suffocating. The light is closing in on. I run away. I have a goth friend who's supposed to be joining soon, and they'll love the fucking house here. I'll let them have it if they want it. They might not want it, though. I don't know. But they also haven't responded to me in a while, so I don't even know. Got a couple new members. And soon. I just found someone through shorts as well. So if they see this, hello. But I found them through their shorts. And didn't see any other videos on the channel, but I saw that they were a Twitch streamer. And also that they just seemed fun. So I invited them now. So soon, the audience will get to meet them as well. But, you know, we're all gonna... You know, I have plans for episode 1. Gino's in it, according to the plans. He might be cut if he's not available, but Gino's in it. So, like, there's that. You know how it is. Well then, I don't know if this is the person I'm talking about. Oh wow. Oh shit, we got the emo kid and then the emo kid jokester. Oh fuck. The ultimate battle! Oh fuck. I say the fucking words and they're here. I fucking summoned them. It's gonna be like fucking top 10 anime battles. Although, if I were you, I really would make that joke in front, those jokes in front of them, because honestly, that's spit. Yeah. Man after midnight, won't somebody help me go and dig up a grave? Give me a man after midnight. What you say? Yeah, I really wouldn't make those jokes around them, though, because honestly, it's... Yeah. Like I said, might be crossing a bit of a line. Probably, definitely. Jack Brown. Just leave it to me. Oh fuck, what did I just do? Again, the fucking impeccable design here. I don't fucking know how you did it, man. Alright, what else can we work on here? Wow. Yeah, Stampy's still up in on it, and apparently hit the target's still there. Which, to be honest, when I stopped watching it, the target wasn't really appearing anymore. Maybe part of why I stopped watching, not gonna lie. I mean, fucking top 10 anime villains right there. Fucking hit the target. Top 10 anime villains. Bro, you could only fucking wish that I could write a villain that good. That fucker's crazy, man. Guys, this is all the fucking light blocks I have to place to make sure that I don't instantly get swarmed by zombies every time I try to do lore. Like, it's ridiculous, I know. But I mean, look, it has to be done. Rubbing in the faces of our government. How could you tax a hero's quest? What the fuck is this over here? Okay, guys, I have no fucking clue what's going on over here. Let's go down. There's usually a cave somewhere around here. Yeah, well, I mean, that was the best time to make orphan jokes, wasn't it? Fucking perfect time. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can make all this TNT go off at once. I cannot. I just think caterpillars don't know what's going on. Utopia as heck, don't know why we respect something. Vision or just pay with a check. Just think caterpillars don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know why the fucking thing didn't work, but whatever. Look for a cave down here. We've seen plenty of cliffs these days. How about some caves? I've been scarred. I'm trying to reach for you, but the hook makes it hard. Whatever happened to my end? I wish I understood. Used to be so nice. Used to be so good. So when you're near me, then can't you hear me? SOS. Oh, you gave me. SOS. When you're gone, I even try to go on. When you're gone, I try, how can I carry on? Away, I'm standing here. You tick tock on the clock in the crock that I hear. I do back. I understood. What happened to my hand? Used to be so good. Did we find one? Fucking close enough. Hear me, SOS. Oh, it's just a lava pit. Okay. Gave me nothing else can save me, SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about there. I thought something about plastic surgery and acne, but, you know. Yeah, Creeper, this is what you could do, but you don't, because you're a fucking pussy. Fuck creepers, man. Creepers get fucked. gone, when you're gone, how can I... You've also taken the time to watch Dream SMP, Lori. That's nice. It's always good to have hobbies when waiting between seasons on the best SMP in the world, Fox SMP. Yes, to my men who go God, they make technology, high quality advances, theological experiments and sacrilege in the name of public good. They taught me everything just like a daddy should. And powerful and power and sky. I fell for you, your flamethrowers, your tunnels and your tech. I know to do something great like you and your family. Half of it is true. I mean, so yes, as well as any church. So random Dogma has a higher fucking net worth. Yeah, because I trust in you. Because shulkers come from the end, and you're not allowed to go to the end. But as you can see, we're a bit less fucking shameless when it comes to that on this server, but honestly I need to empty mine out, because now is the time to do so. Like, I don't need half of this shit anymore. So, like, I don't need this. I really don't need half of this, to be honest. I thought I do have gold ore on here still to do this. But yes, this is where I keep my Silk Touch pickaxe and my hoe, at least. Also, the Infinity Bow doesn't beat the Silencer any day, since the Silencer is literally the exact same fucking thing. I don't need string in here, or seeds, or anything like that. Andesite at least has a reason to be in here. And honestly, the knowledge shells I'm saving up for a catalyst thing, so. I loved you, it's true. I wanted to be you, and what you do. I lived here, I loved you, I thought it was true. Yes, I hear you. I tried not to eat my heroes first. They say this blood I'm gonna save you fit or worse. Money, I don't need jack shit from you. Man, is someone guilty of the game? Taking my time. See it, you're great. Promise you beat Tesla, but you're just another Amazon. Is it scripted or all improvised? It's loosely scripted. Like, usually we'll have some sort of plan going in, but a lot of the times I'm lying and we have zero plan going in, and that's the best. That's the best parts, honestly. The best part is when I give y'all a fucking title and we work with it. Fucking the No Way Home one was just fucking. That was half of that was on the spot because I found a bunch of old backups. I was like, I gotta do something with this. I have this time traveling character, and there's this movie about fucking callback fan service that just came out, which is really degrading it. It's a great film. I'm not gonna lie to you. Based on Ocean Avenue, where I used to sit and talk with you. We were 16 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. If you do want to see a bit behind the scenes, though, I'll usually use the first take of everything just because I want it to still feel like it was live a bit. I still like the live mentality of it. This glitch should probably be fixed soon, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's cool and all, but I should probably fix it soon. Alright. You're staying up all night. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, Dream will also use creative sometimes, yeah. So it's fine. We do it too. Everyone fucking does it. They literally use creative to give Techno a bell in prison. Okay, it's fine. We're not the only ones to do it. We're not the hypocrites. I never said it was all real. Unless I was being sarcastic, obviously. It's me by here tonight. Obviously, though, during lore and streams, you don't really talk about how much we use creative. Actually, so they've been saying that they didn't make the prison in creative, which I'm calling bullshit on, because how the fuck you get an Elder Guardian in there, bud? Calling utter bullshit on that. But, you know. Other than that, maybe survival, but I still severely doubt it. On the same time, though, the prison is mostly extremely empty. It's mostly just a shell set, which is what I call, which I've built quite a few shell sets, but you're never supposed to see the outside of them. For example, the Theater I built, which currently goes unused now, but it'll likely be used at some point later, is a shell set, and I'll show it off what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, I mean, it was really hard, but here's a shell set. So you'll see, this is this is what I'm going to refer to as like an internal shell set. What that was an external shell set, where the outside is a shell, and the inside all is bare bones, very much. This one, even the inside's bare bones. I mean, so is the outside. But like, obviously, you have this room right here, which is you're gonna have all these lights. Green, blue, black, computer. Curtains closed, curtains open. Very much a fucking working stage. That, I'm not fooling anyone with this. This is a real working stage. That. Turn all the lights off. Just light stage left. Just light stage right. And that works best with the black background. But we're gonna light the entire stage again. And in fact, we're gonna light this entire room so we can get rid of the fucking bats. Very much. You know, it doesn't look like a shell set because the internals are very big. But this leads nowhere. Yeah, exactly. This fucking lighting only to make the lighting on that look better, and then I fucking use it. Recast, obviously. This hallway over here, fucking shell. This is what the internals of a shell set will look like, though. What you'll have is you'll have a big cube or whatever around it, right? But you'll only have very, very much what is needed. Even this area back here wasn't needed either, but I fucking loop. Just cuz. It's funny. But as you can see right here, again, shell set. Alright, these doors lead to nothing, technically. These doors are actually bathrooms. Only one of them was meant to be used, and then nothing took place in the bathrooms, so I never needed to finish it. Like, this hallway is a dead end, but the point is, during the script, yeah, the DreamSP thing is very much a shell set, but if you look underneath this, you'll see a lot more complex. We see a lot of complexity if I go underneath, even here as well. I'm not going to compare this to the fucking prison, obviously. But if you want to look at complex redstone real quick, this is probably the most fucking complicated I could have built this. To be 100% honest. There's 100% an easier way to do this. But let's find a really good area where you can really just see underneath here. I love explaining how I do shit. I know where to go. I believe it's around, I think, this one, yes. Yeah, so this actually took me like a week, maybe, total. And most of it was rigging and testing the redstone, because the testing part was when I found out I fucked up immensely. Like, this part's easy. You'll notice that this part actually shuts down in an order. I don't know why that is. I think it's just how the game renders. Dude, this took fucking forever to make, man. Now, falling apart. Although once I figured out how to how to close the curtain, opening the curtain's just as easy. The Ender Portal part of the prison, I think you mean the Nether Portal. And basically it's using the fact that Nether Portals count as 4 blocks. They're traveling to the other side of it, but it cuts off the... I think they've actually shown this off before. It just cuts off one of the ends, but lights the other one. And I would build that to show it to you, but to be honest, that's above my fucking pay grade here, I'm not gonna lie. If you look over here, like I said, shell sets are never gonna look pretty. Oh fuck, I broke it. This is what it looks like when it's not broken, though. Maybe it's just a line of lights that aren't working. That's always fun. But yeah, I'm no longer involved with what I made this for, but I'm keeping it because if I ever need a fucking theater set, like a high school theater set, I have one now. But as you can see here, it's very much a fucking shell. This is what the internals of a shell set will look like. Anything that's not meant to be shown is not built. Almost always. Any area like this, where you're never going to see it, is not going to be finished. Like, you could jump the parkour on this, but you're not supposed to. This looked really good with the Adventure Time texture pack, I'm not going to lie to you. Actually, probably one of my favorite builds to use that pack on, to be honest. But as you can see, even the hallways aren't even fucking fully squared out either. But yes, this is very much what a shell set is, and this is what the prison looks like inside as well. Obviously, it looks completely different than this, but you get the gist of it. This is basically what the Dream SMP prison looks like inside. And we don't use shell stats on Fox SMP yet. I just use shell stats for everything else. I don't think I have another good one, unless I think I deleted the hospital one. Which was extreme shell set. Extremely shell set. I just want to check if else is online. Cool. I suppose the time ago in present was trying to kill Jane. I was confused. Portal. Yeah. Because then I'd be locked inside of my home. I would have told you a year ago. Interesting, now leave me alone. Sorry that I look like a mess. Anyway, this is what... I'm not a big fan of using shell sets in this kind of setting, because it's very much a town, and this is the closest you're going to get right now, is the hotel. But that's really unfinished. Every bit of space in here is being used exactly how you think it is. Like, there's no trickery on here. Even this has something behind it. Alright. Fucking... This all... Not a shell. This is the... Yeah, Dream SP is very much roleplay by now. It wasn't originally. Fox SP from the beginning was planned to be a roleplay, but this is sort of a shell of an abandoned idea. So I put up paintings and I made it abandoned. I've been calling it a Tesco, which I know is extremely inaccurate, but I find it funny to call it a Tesco. We're here where we have a Costco still open. Because fuck you, it's Costco, man. Costco's the best. If you don't have a Costco membership, you're not living your best life. And you need to get a Costco membership. Did they finish it? What do you mean, did they finish it? If you're talking about this, no, I did not finish it. I built this. I built the majority of things here. There's a couple exceptions, like I did not build that house. Understood is working on that over there. And I didn't... GMC did it end. That's the tough question. Techno was very important to the story there, and they can't really continue the way that they were going without him. So they're gonna... But it seems like they want to do a soft reboot style thing. They're gonna have to kill off Techno somehow, and just the honest way is the best way to do it. In my opinion. Yeah, I should have done that with Black Panther as well, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know, I've seen the leaks, so they might, but... Yeah, Hog Hunt was like Butcher Army and shit. Like, a lot of the plot revolved around Techno. I know a lot of people believe that Tommy was the main character, but Techno was very much contending for main character. And then Rambo came along. Rambo with his fucking superpowers. Hello there. Hello, Connor. So here we have Bartender Sam, which I've shown off like 10 times. If you ask for milk. And then there's Bart Ender. I will end Bart. That's my shitty Homer Simpson. You're not getting better than that. So this map will be used for Season 2, I hope. Right now we're sticking with Esta Noche and Vacation. For the new version of my life, we're sticking with Esta Noche Vacation idea. But yeah, like, this is my most recent build on here, and it's looking good. The series suddenly becomes super inspired by Stranger Things for no fucking reason. Oh, I love that idea. Let's go see if my cookie is up at fucking 3 a.m. again. No, it's 5 a.m. now, so they might not be up now.
They're the same? Same amount of water? Okay, so they're the same amount of water. But if I take this one, now which one has more water?
The green one.
This one? Why?
This one is
not the same amount? Okay, then. So if I take this container now, the green one has more water, but if I pour it in here, now which one has more water? Why?
Because it's little.
Because it's little? Okay, Cruz. Which one?
I put my son in private school, and he was very sad because he had to leave his best friend, Barrett. It's been 3 months since he has been in his new school, and today the teacher said they have a new student. And guess who it is? Barrett. My dad just sent me this to prove he had hair. A baby was staring at me in Target, so I started waving to her, and she waved back. The mom looked around and was like, OMG. And I was like, oh, sorry, I was just waving to your baby. And she was like, that was the first time she's waved. And me and the...
You're interested why the discs were important, because I can explain that one very well. The discs were important to the plot because they were important to Tommy, and Dream fucking loved leverage. Anything that had... If you loved anything on that server, if you gave a shit about anything, you were giving him something to take from you. That's something that Techno knew from the beginning. If you ever notice why Techno really didn't have that much, besides, like, Carl, because Techno knew that having something to love gave someone leverage over you. And that's something that Wilbur understood as well. Wilbur put a lot of walls up personally. His armor was... He refused to wear armor, but he would very much be wearing emotional armor. as a character. He was very much... He blew up L'Manberg for a reason. If he couldn't have it, no one could. And at that point, he didn't want it. Really. Oh fuck, Wilbur's alive again though, isn't he? We never really talk about that enough. Wilbur was revived and then he fucked off again. Where did he go? That's a plot line I would like to see continued. And I feel like if anyone was to, finish the work of Technoblade on the server, I feel like he would want it to either be Phil or Will. Or a mix of both, honestly. Like, as a character. Yeah, I just felt that Phil and Will would have been very much what he would have wanted for that. And of course, I mean, I don't know that for sure. I'm not Technoblade, but I feel like that's what he would want. Because obviously, he doesn't want them to end it. He wouldn't have wanted them to end it without him, just because, he was making jokes when he knew he was dying. Dream SMP meant something to everyone involved, but it very much meant something to him, and to have it end just wouldn't be right after that, if you know what I mean. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but Techno was, like, big on writing. He wrote a lot. Once Wilbur stopped. Well, yeah, the presidential, the whole government aspects are obviously over now. The presidential thing just doesn't matter anymore. Because the L'Manberg's gone, and that was, like, the big country. Tubbo's off doing something, but rather, I'm still not really sure. Just not really sure what the fuck Rambo and Tubbo were up to, but you know how it is. Yeah, these crazy kids these days! Yeah, I don't know how the fuck these things spread. I thought I eradicated them completely. That's concerning. I want to clean up after every other mess except for this one, but... Well, everyone did grow a Parent Overruled Dream. That's when they saved Tommy. And then Techno just didn't feel like showing up. Which is a mood and a half, to be honest. Excuse me as I start to devolve now into Fox P. lore instead. Speaking of people who were in prison, it was a while back, I don't know if I have the backup for it, but I was in prison for about 14 days. It was 7 and 7, because the stream crashed. But, it was nice, because it managed to crash on the 7th one. I was very shittily done, it was very rushed, but it was because my controller broke, and I needed an explanation for why I was gone. Because my controller fucking broke. But I wanted an in-plot explanation for why I've been gone. And then, obviously, trauma, which, got over eventually. But that's also why you won't really see Blackstone around still. I mean, nowadays it's a bit different, but for a while there, you know, as you know, this all used to be Blackstone. I actually did replace it all with stone brick at some point. New Age for Locksville, which is a very fun thing. But, you know, some behind the scenes shit. Beetlebees, as you may know, comes from the My Life series. But Foxy came first, but the builds didn't. And this also is not the first Fox and P world either. It's like the second or third one that we've had. Because I didn't like the other spawns, and then this one I said fuck it, and made my little underground stone little place. It's just made of stone. It's just this area over here, and then this is where me and Liam slept, and that was it. That's all we fucking had. Now I have this like a whole house. I have 2 other fucking houses now, I guess. Well, now I only have 1. Rip other 15 houses I fucking owned. That I didn't build, so I don't care. Yeah, behind the scenes info. I got a lot of that, don't worry. This area down here is cursed. Behind the scenes info. Everyone who's ever lived here has been banned. Specifically this area. Off of this bridge. So I gotta... Spirits be gone! No fucking remnants. Okay. That should have been enough to save it. That should be enough to fucking get rid of the curse, I hope. I'm just not gonna let anyone live underneath here. Honestly, fucking Gino's not banned. Gino's a good boy. Gino's not gonna get banned. Gino knows not to fuck around and find out. Over here we got Understood's Cake Shop, which replaced the cafe, which got blown up because you don't get to know. You know what? Yeah, you don't get to know. You have to purchase my tell-all book. Go fuck yourself. The Foxes and B story. Therapy. The Foxes and B story. I keep these fucking titles coming. Drugs, sex, and rock and roll. The Foxes and B story. I can keep this going all night, guys, but I'm not gonna. Because it's almost not night anymore. That's why we have the 5-life system. It's technically just as complex, but I reset it after every season anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. It would take a lot for someone to fully fucking die on this server, but that's on purpose. Will I lose my first can life this season? I don't know yet. Because the thing about my can lives for Foxy I'm not letting them be taken. Like we've had some joke ways to take away can lives. Someone once lost it to fucking alcohol poisoning from drinking too hard. That was our anti-drinking PSA, so that we could continue to have the shit ton of bars on the server. Because I don't know whether there's so many bars on the server. I'm not gonna lie, but we built one and then we kept going. And then Liam became an alcoholic, and that's the... Oh, yeah, Liam's character is an alcoholic. I don't know if you guys have noticed, judging by the amount of fucking times he's gotten drunk on the server. But Liam's character is canonically an alcoholic. which does come from trauma a bit, as well as his own personal disorders. Like, back when he was a villain, he very much suffered from a lot of narcissistic tendencies, definitely. Such as the time he fucking stole my sword. But it's fine, because I made a better sword. And the only way for him to beat me these days is with strength potions, usually. Because now I don't use strength potions, but I might have to beat his ass. That's also the backstory behind the fact that his sword, current sword, is made from the remnants of that sword that he stole from me. The original Sword Zero 2016. Which him stealing the fucking sword was not, like, canonically planned or anything either. He's just an asshole in real life. I'm not even gonna lie. But I keep him around because he's fun. And also, because he's not that mean. But, yeah, no, so that was very much unscripted and not supposed to happen. But I had to give up the sword or we'd be trapped in the nether forever. Because I didn't pack an extra flint and steel and did not expect the portal to go out. Yeah, Liam was very much not a good president, hence why we had the election. That I won. Which, while canonically a fair election, the last person was tasked with changing all the votes. Because there was no plan, because it wasn't, the whole point of it was it to be unanimous, because everyone's tired of Liam's shit anyway, hence the exile for his own safety. Has there been war yet? You see, here's the thing, I don't like to do the whole war thing, as much as everyone else loves to hear about it. Because that's what every other server does, that's what every other SMP does, they get into a shit ton of wars, and then that's just boring. You know, here we got a lot more the smaller personal stories, like divorce. Again, love, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the Fox SMP story. But like a lot of like smaller stories, and then the bigger scale stories tend to have the villains be more of like a tangible thing, like Wigog and Blinky, than like a side, like a war would have. It's very much like an easily destroyable thing because it's like an actual physical there. My character's background is, so that's a very complicated thing because I can't reveal everything because a lot of it gets talked about in, situations like Wolf Den, which I can take you guys to right now, and we'll be visiting that one soon enough. Oops, spoilers. We're visiting the Wolf Den right now. So, Wolf Den contained a lot of the backstory as well, and I guess this is like a little teaser, I guess, since you guys have been on the stream for so long. This parkour is suddenly possible again, yay. And then you get to that part, and then I don't know how the fuck you get set on fire there, I'm not even gonna lie. But, you know. So being a werewolf, he very much doesn't talk about his past, he's very locked away when it comes to that. My character's canonically gone to therapy, though. That was an event between seasons 1 and 2. Therapist has since disappeared. It's fine. They'll be back eventually. That's the way I like to look at it. But you know, basically, he's very much not like he very much doesn't remember a lot of it because he's locked a lot of it away. Because again, trauma and shit. Trauma. The Fox is a P story. Except for that one fits way too well. You just feel it going to the skulk. If you were to harvest enough of this skulk, you'd get to like level 60. To be honest, because it's all natural skulk. Like, yeah, I put down catalysts, but the skulk itself is very much natural. And this whole hole down here is very fun. But yes, so... But the background as to closer to the SMP, further from childhood, is that he's one of the founders of Locksville, one of the two, actually. And also, check over here, we got Gravestone as well. Performer Alpha died to mutiny. And that's because I don't want to really use the name anymore, because there's a lot of bad memories associated to that name now, for me, personally, and I don't want to, you know, it's just gonna bring some shit up, for me, that I really do not like to talk about. But yeah, so one of the things that happened is that they basically tried to gaslight Foxy into thinking that, that Foxy came from that pack instead at some point. Because even if he could remember, it's a lot to keep track of. Being the last survivor of one, having to join another before eventually. Basically, trying to convince him to do it, then fucking pissing him off on purpose and attempt to get him to do something, which does partially happen. I made a whole new skin for and everything where the fucking hair is red, there's a fucking eye patch, wearing the black shirt. It was a very fun thing, and it's still there in Wolf Den, if you guys... The plan's never fully explained, because I never figured out why the rage thing was needed, but I think by now I can confidently say that it was to open the portal in the basement, which is, again, successful, but not as big as it would have liked to be. Therefore, you know, the plan didn't work in that way for the former Alpha, and they of course have died since, and a new pack has taken over the cave, as they all died off shortly after. This is some history you're only going to get here, unless I decide to include it. Guess I'll make some paper lanterns. These look like paper lanterns. Would I like the SMP to continue? Absolutely. I've even had the thought of, like, if I ever had a child and, like, I'm getting old, I'm gonna give them the channel, and they're just gonna be the new Foxy Zero 2016. Like fucking Ant-Man, it's like a title that gets passed down. That implies me having children. And also getting old. And dying. And I don't like to think about that part. But if I were to suddenly develop something like that, then die the way that Techno did, absolutely I would want this to continue. My credit, it would forcibly be ended within a month, though. Or at least within me not having enough money on my credit card. Because I pay for the realm and all. But I would want them to do at least like a big finale thing for whatever time was left on the server. But no, without me, the server would literally actually forcibly die. But, you know, if it were to happen, which is not something I like to think about, but if something were to happen to me, I would not mind it continuing for a bit after, as long as I could. I gotta make a paper lantern now, because gotta play with that design a bit here. What is it? I think like the Crimson Trapdoor looked best on it. Yeah. Does this work for a paper lantern for you guys? Do you guys like this? I like this. This is, I think, is my best design for it. You guys think yes or no on this on the bottom and tops of it? Tell me what y'all think. If I were to do paper lantern, which I'm not saying that I'm gonna either, I want opinions first. Yes, okay, that's good, that's good. I'm thinking maybe Chinese New Year. Next year, I think, is the closest. We could do something. I think that, and as well as any other events that happen, in which, you know, because the fucking floating lanterns are cool and all. Paper lanterns, that's what they're called. I've lit some of them off before at the beach. It's pretty good. Yeah. Let's talk lore. Yeah. Well, no. That was his father's voice reading it. That it was not Techno reading that. It was his father reading it out. If you remember what he said, he died 8 hours after he wrote that. He wouldn't have been able to record it. And the really sad part there was, you know, having to hear a father tell his child, you know, one of the worst things in life is watching a parent bury their kid. Fuck, man. Now I'm getting all emotional over this. Fuck. Okay, I can do it. Don't worry. I'm okay. But just hearing him have to say that he's done enough, that he can rest now, and then the fact that he died 8 hours after that, just. And it's true. He definitely achieved so much. He helped so many people. But let's talk about this SMP so I don't cry anymore. Because it hasn't even been a month yet. Fuck, man. Alright. Let's get back to this lore thing. Because, you know. Got sidetracked. Liam's house gets fucked with about once every season. This one is between seasons. Last season it got blown the fuck up. What's Gibby thinking about? And it's just Liam's house being blown the fuck up. And then, Ignis comes by, Bubblegum comes by, I fucking come by. I let him sleep in my house for a bit. Still making off the dead wife blues. Everyone who has loved me has died. Except for the latest one, now we're just gonna get divorced. Which is better than having the dead wife. Definitely. Dead wife still exists. Don't worry. How degrading is it to have your character be just designated as dead wife? Now. No, I'm gonna call her by name. It was Yumi. No, I'm not married in real life. Not married in real life. Currently single in real life. And I'm no longer pretending it's true now. You know, back to that old game. Putting the pieces back together as we speak. So I'm gonna move away from that topic because very recent and still very much just, yeah. I don't know why, but the seagrass is pissing me off. This fucking seagrass, man. They're not gonna fix the glitch in time. I'm just gonna get pissed off about this. So I'm gonna just fix it myself. Gets job at Mojang, pushes out an update immediately to fix bug that's been annoying me for fucking 12 years. Quit immediately. Chad moment. Absolutely. What is Gibby thinking about? It's 1:30. It is currently 4:39 for me. Yeah. Fuck. So we're gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this in the lore yet, but I know that it's happening soon. It's gonna happen in episode 1 probably. I'm gonna do it the same way that they mentioned fucking Jane and Ragnarok. It's gonna be the casual divorce happens. Which is not a spoiler for Love and Thunder. It's a spoiler for Ragnarok, which came out like fucking 5 years ago by now. Where the fuck have y'all been if you haven't seen it yet? It's a good movie. Recommend it. Taika Waititi, bringing his fucking A game. Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi, still bringing his fucking A game. People just got mad at him for bringing his A game this time. His A game is fucking comedy, guys. Stop asking for serious Thor movies. You got 2 of those. Let me have my 2 funny Thor movies, please. I thought we all agreed that serious Thor sucked. Even though I love the character, they're just a fucking... I mean, Spider-Man is still... I know I have the Spider-Man shirt, the Spider-Man fucking socks, the fucking Spider-Man ride, where the Spider-Man ride, the Spider-Man game, huh? But I also own the Thor props, the fucking... Because I have a little Mjolnir and a big old Stormbreaker. And the Fortnite skins, actually I have Fortnite skins for both, that doesn't really count. And the Disney Infinity figure, although I did want to get Spider-Man, but that's fucking expensive as fuck. You know... I was Thor for Halloween when I was like 7. Keep saying like when I was like 7 when I'm just talking about something from the general time period from the ages 5 to 8, 5 to like fucking 10. Anything that happened from when I was 5 to when I was 10 was when I was 7. There's a nude scene. There absolutely is. You get to see some good old superhero man ass, which is what I like to call that trope, and this time it's, of course, Chris Hemsworth's ass. Which is not a spoiler, it is in fact in the trailer that you get to see Chris Hemsworth's ass. And I saw that with my mom, and that was definitely her favorite scene. You don't buy it? No, I've seen the movie. Chris Hemsworth's bare ass. I mean, they did that in episode 1 of Peacemaker. They showed John Cena's bare ass. So it's not like... I know it's like probably... Wasn't there like a sex scene in Eternals as well? And there was a lot of just casual queer representation in Ragnarok as well, which is very nice. No one makes a big deal out of it. It's not a fucking... No one's a stereotype. No one's making a big deal of it. It's all very casually dropped in there. How it kind of should be, to be honest. They treat it like it's everything else. Yeah, exactly. My mom fucking enjoyed the movie because she saw Chris Hemsworth's ass. And now she wants to... Now gotta show her Ragnarok. Which does not... But also she was also surprised to see Matt Damon in there. And Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy makes a cameo. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you guys remember from Ragnarok, when they're like recreating Thor the Dark World, well, they recreate Ragnarok as a play in Love and Thunder, and then following that, they talk about making a play about Love and Thunder in the events. And they're like, well, I didn't hear a no. Because, you know, they're the Asgardian, I assume, gods of art, I want to say. Also, we do get to see Gore the Butcher butcher some gods. I'm tired of people complaining about that. But I do also agree that Beta Ray Bill would have been like a better villain for this movie's setup. Like I'm not gonna say that it was perfect. It was really fucking good. If people start complaining about how bad it was, I'm gonna start fucking calling it perfect. It was I was disappointed by the Guardians a bit, but they have their own movie coming up. I was kind of hoping to see Thor in the Guardians movie, though. But I don't know if that's gonna be happening anymore. You know, they're always gonna have that chance that they can meet back up again. Yeah, Thor's pretty hefty in Norse mythology, but Mjolnir is also just really fucking heavy in Norse mythology. But no, the whole thing about him being fat, though, was very much that he let himself go after, you know, very much he fell into depression, and that's the way that they showed it. It was a very easy visual way to show depression. And also, something that I really appreciate is that the second he picks up Mjolnir again, the second he picks up Mjolnir again, he doesn't all of a sudden become skinny buff Thor again. He's still a fucking mess. He had to work that off. You know, and he does that in Love and Thunder, obviously. But he actually had to work off the weight. He had to, you know, he had to actually go through some shit first. Which I really appreciate the way that that's done, because it's not that easy. You can't just pick up a magic hammer and then all your problems are solved and you're not depressed and all of a sudden you're back to your old self. It's not that easy. My legs are fucking... My thighs are still thick, my legs not so much after fucking Disney, man. Walking those fucking parks. Yeah, I mean, straight to Norse mythology. It was more about like the depression thing than accuracy to the mythology. But it's very... History guy, yeah, I mean, history's been one of my best classes, but that's because I've always had the best teachers as well. They're always very fun. About one that I didn't like so much, but that's because she was teaching very much social studies and not as much history, and just didn't very much enjoy. Not the right foot. But she also ran cross country, so maybe that didn't help either. Because I fucking hated doing cross country. I did cross country for I think 2 years. And I quit it for drama club instead. So I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to choose to go with my drama bros. Some of which are on the SMP, some of which were on the SMP, and then she fucking cheated on me, so we don't talk about her anymore. I should have dropped that bitch a while ago. To be honest, it's okay, you won't even know who she was, because she had one video on the server, and it's not the best. Nothing beats Wolf Den, fuck off. The best solo story video was fucking Wolf Den. And I didn't let it be a solo story either, it was very much focused on my character's backstory, but I didn't make it me the entire time. I included a pretty big plot point, though, of Yumi being turned into a werewolf. Now she's fucking dead, though, so it doesn't matter. She's okay in real life, though, don't worry. We still talk. Left the SMP on very, very good terms with each other. It was just getting a job and all of it's too much to do all at once. Which I completely understand. I mean, I balanced the whole job and SMP thing and running it, but that's me, because I overwork myself anyway, so why the fuck not? Why not continue to overwork myself? Because, you know, it may not be the most healthy thing, but... The day after I was in Magic Kingdom was the day that my 5th anniversary on YouTube was, by the way. And yes, the Florida vlog's coming very soon. I'm doing animal testing on it, aka Geno. My Geno testing on it, which someone's gonna eventually make that meme. It's me, companies that do animal testing that says is Geno testing, and it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, Multiverses, and Friday Night Funkin', I think, will be it. Because me and him are both in the beta, obviously. We're all in the alpha. Oh, by the way, Multiverses comes back on the 19th for me and Gino, so expect some more Harley Quinn gameplay and some pretty epic fucking... I hope that since we're beta testers that we can get the first battle pass as well, but whatever. And some Finn and Jake together. He plays Finn, I play Jake. Jake House is a fun move. Anyway, sorry, we're getting really off track from Fox and lore. I'm sorry. This is Cookie's house. Cookie's a good one. Don't worry. Cookie's very nice. Cookie's not been in very much lore recently. I'm gonna fix that. It's just hard to schedule with her sometimes, because she very much is not a normally scheduled person. Which is perfectly fine. I mean, necessarily, I'm not either. And this is how I fucking enter the house from the back, by the way. Just because I know that she doesn't like it when I do that. And it's funny. Because I fuck up your trapdoors. What's Gibby thinking about? And then, yeah. So that's Cookie's house. I want to get Cookie back in the lore. Probably not episode 1 of the season, though, because I got, like, fucking 3 people to introduce now. By the way, one of them I actually met through fucking YouTube shorts. I saw one of their shorts, and I saw that they were a small channel, and I asked if they played Bedrock. They said yes, and it was just from there developed very wellly into what is going to be, hopefully, a very good thing. Yeah, my nose doesn't usually lead me wrong when it comes to this kind of stuff, and they gave off pretty good vibes, so... That's a lie. I've been wrong about 500 things with that, but they gave off good vibes, and they already asked if they could stream it, so they themselves were very excited. And I'm excited for them to join. And I got 2 other people as well who've been very excited. Yeah, I think that Morgan Stark better become the fucking something. You know, you have Riri Williams coming, Ironheart, right? I want to say maybe like an Ironheart, Morgan Stark team up. But yeah, I've already shown off, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Just talking about the SMP and what's coming for Season 3, and maybe Florida, I guess, if I want to later. Let's fix that up. So yeah, Gino over here is going to be in the episode 1, hopefully, as well as one of the new people, at least, I have planned. And then you also get to hear me, I said we're talking about Fox P lore and like 4 people fucking joined the stream. That's lit. Fucking poggers. Whatever the fuck I'm supposed to say these days. Who cares? I've been up all day. I had work before this, so I was working until I worked from 6:30 until 10. See ya? Alright, well I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Well, you work tomorrow. I worked today. They offered me to work tomorrow, but I didn't do it fast enough. They also asked me about Sunday Battle. Because I plan on filming the Season 3, Episode 1 tomorrow. Actually, I plan on starting it, hopefully. At least we're gonna get much closer to it. Or today and tomorrow. At least getting them on the server and getting them all situated. Fucking at Wisp, 5 new builds coming right up. We need to get the full fucking force of the SMP building for this. On up that road. On that road. You get Monday, Sunday, and Thursday off. Well, that's good. I'll try to stream Monday, Sunday, and Thursday. Just for you. Because that's the kind of comfort streamer I am. Except for I'm no one's comfort streamer, because I'll randomly scream like this! Scare the shit out of people. you find comfort from me is false. Anyway. All of my comforts are false. I am the false prophet. You know, we wanted to have to riot, right? Just became a bitch, so we got rid of them. See ya. It's bait. Dreams. Picking up screaming. Anyway, if you guys don't know what the significance of the purple is here, because of the purple ribbon. I'd rather be normal, so normal. Keep things informal. As a normal human being. Pretend to be normal. Be normal. Yes, I need a one, yeah. Well, come on and love me normally. Yeah, there's a couple loose ends I won't tie up though. Like shit from like season 1 even, I feel very much was wild. And I kind of, Ignis's gift kind of went unexplained to the audience. Like anyone who's behind the scenes will understand it, for the most part. Well, not the new people either, because they didn't even see it. They weren't around for it. But for the like 3 people who were involved with it, they know what I'm talking about. But he came, and in my grave, I'd rather be normal, not normal. Just that we keep this informal. A normal human being. Pretend to be normal. Be normal. Yes, I want ya. I'm so good at this off camera, I promise. Come on and love me normally. Alright, there's just a diamond in here now. I wonder who put that in there. Genuinely. It's, I want you to look around at that 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I rock around the clock. Oh fuck, why is everything on fire? Like, there's this pond here and then everything's fucking on fire and I don't know why. I didn't know you could actually do this on Dripstone. Okay, so... I just had another bridge design idea, but I'm not going to do it because it's extremely fucking stupid. No, just that we keep this informal. Normal human being. I went all the way out this way, by the way, guys. Well... Now these are new chunks, by the way, guys. This is all, I rendered this shit in 1 point. Whenever the Chaos and Class update was, actually. Come on and love me. Come on and love me. Normally, it happening to be over 2,000 blocks away. You know, it was just a coincidence. It was a happy accident. Finding the best spot to be 2,000, negative 2,000, negative 1,000 was literally just a coincidence. If you kept going that way for about 1,000 blocks, you would get back home to Locksville. Normal to be normal, just to be keeping normal. Ooh, so cool, but I won't even live in a memory. Universe unspooled, so cool to be living with only a melody. Pretty, what a pity. Billions and billions of stories. Stars. Now it seems are all pulling apart. Space was so cool, so cool to be leaving with only a melody. Pretty, what a pity. If there was a way that I could change all that's been wrecked, rewrite the regrets, I would leave no stone unturned. Stay bright till we're burned. So cool. Cool. Pretty. You look up at the ceiling above. Lucky you'll be surrounded by everyone you love. Someday you're going to die. You'll look again. I've been on the run and no one ends. Someday you're going to die. Helps. Your cards. Very far. You look at you led before regret. You're going to die. But which is another take on the Samuel J. Which, well, it reminds me of the Samuel J. Rainey's like you'll be dead, da 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 da, but someday you'll be dead, da 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 da. Don't remember you. It mattered. Nice. One day on time to murder or suicide. Did I? Oh, I feel about it. Did I? God, there's a shark. He's looking in the dark. See a day on the ark. Violent. Amity Island. Ocean fun in the sun. Ocean everywhere you run. It's crazy. Shark gives. The little kids. Oh no. Remember my character arc last season was finding fucking iron? Because I didn't have any iron. And then I found iron and I fucking didn't grab it. I never did anything without iron. It was like my entire fucking character arc meant nothing. Die doesn't want to spoil the 4th of July. Everybody cool it and go for a swim. But holy shit, here comes that fin. Jaws is here. Here is Jaws. He's a shark without a cause. Yeah, my character arc last season was just find iron, and then I found iron, and I did nothing with that iron. So it was a waste of a character arc, I'm not even gonna lie. Well, he was in a movie everyone saw. He was in a movie. It gets closed. Oh, yeah, let's close. Head. Fucker in a single bite. Got it. Ow. How did he fuck? There we go. His entire crew. Jaws is there. Jaws. He is a shark who fights the law. No Jaws. I was told this would make it look better. I don't mind the sandy area though. Make the suit wetter. Boats that go and get a bigger boat. You ever sailed? Kick Joe's ass. I guess his tail? Shit. So, like, fuck it. And straps to a rocket. No, respect. Then he explodes, and it's a really cool effect. Jaws is dead. We have Jaws. Anyway, I was told that this would make my water look better. I'll add coral later. Jaws is dead. We have Jaws. And we're like having 3 layers of this blue, and then going right into deep sea blue. aka Lapis. Of the lyric sharks exist in real life, as if it was like Neil Cicerega did not know that beforehand. And that it was like a fucking discovery. It just sounds like the craziest TED Talk moment ever. Like, sharks exist in real life, and the crowd goes fucking wild. Siblings, this is my brother. Siblings don't care for each other. Everything we own, we always share. Okay, we have the same hair. There's the really weird part where they do the thing. The hair. I like your hands. We all came out of the same loins. Sibling dance. Dun, 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 dun. They're right. This actually does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. On the list. Oh, I'd get in. Meet off to the manager. Swear he's my friend. He's a bitch. Go. I'll burn it down. Burn it down. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, send me a man. Bum 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 bum. Make him the sandiest man that you can. Bum 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 bum. roses and clovers, and tell them that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, so alone, bum 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 bum, body to call my own. Magic beans, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. So I was told that this would like improve the look of the water, and to be honest, it really does. I don't know what about it makes it look better, but it just like really gives off really nice vibes. I don't know, man. It makes me even tempted to fix up this area too, but I think just doing the dirt for now and leaving the sand, because the sand kind of is a good vibe. I know it's a wavy hair-like person I've never heard of. Sorry. I'm gonna hold the dreams, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Now, I know it doesn't really make that much sense to be here, but I was told it would look good, and in my opinion, it has succeeded at doing that, so. I think that's one of the biggest improvements I've made so far. It's really like a improvement that you notice from the distance for the most part. And at night, like on a clear night. The rest of time, don't forget to sub with Prime. Friends together, friends forever, friends remember, friends forever. You I love the most, blue sheep. You I love you the most, blue friend. I've been doing this for way too long tonight, so I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later.